I'm starting with the Maybelline Matte Plus Poreless. I'm just taking a damp beauty blender. This is a Real Techniques sponge, which is like a third of the price. And then I'm taking my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. So I'm just gonna brighten up underneath of my eye, cover those dark circles. I'll put some on top of my eyelids too because I don't use eyeshadow primer and I'm really veiny up there. I'm gonna highlight through here, down my nose, and through here. This concealer is only, I think, $8. It reminds me of like a thinner version of the Tarte Shape Tape. The Tarte Shape Tape is like $25 to brighten up and set everything really well. So I'm gonna use the Luxury Baking Powder from Makeup Revolution. You kind of have to be careful with some baking powders because flashback from photography could make it look really bad, like that picture of James Charles. You know which one I'm talking about? Setting powder can do that. I honestly don't know if this one does. I'm gonna take a little bit of a risk, live life on the edge tonight. So I'm just taking a different damp beauty sponge. I always sweat real bad on my upper lip, so I'm going to set that. And that's it. Just kidding. For my eyes, I'm gonna be using a palette that I actually got 2 or 3 years ago. I never used it because I just thought it was so pretty. Do you ever just like have something that's so pretty you just like don't want to use it? This is the Nubian 2 palette by Juvia's Place. First, we're gonna dip into this color Zuri. Put that all over our lid and use this as our base color. I think I'm gonna dip into the color Morocco. I'm just gonna put that in the crease, lightly blend it up a little bit higher so that it fades. Next, Kenya. I'm going to put that in my crease. I'm gonna try to concentrate it on the outer corner. And then next, I'm going in with this purplish shade called Jezebel. Concentrate that on the outer V of my eye and on the outer part of my eyelid too. Like I'm gonna bring that onto my eyelid a little bit. And there's like no fallout on my face. So these eyeshadows like have not had any fallout. And then next I'm gonna do one of my favorite things to do with shadows, which you've probably seen me do before on this channel, is I'm going to wet a brush and dip it in one of the shimmery shades, and it makes it like a paste and it makes it so vibrant and so pretty. I think I'll do Nairobi. Oh my gosh, isn't that beautiful? And I'm just going to bring that about halfway across my lid. And then while I wait for this part here to dry off a little bit, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera. Now that this is kind of dry, I'm just gonna kind of blend the seam together. I guess I'll just use what I always use, Tarte Partey. Line that under my eyes. I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution liquid highlighter in the color Champagne. I just finished off with some eyelashes and some Wet n Wild lipstick in the color Nudist Peach. I was not able to film the end of this video before my event, so I have actually been out and about, sweating my ass off in downtown Durham, and my makeup held up pretty well. This little guy didn't last. He's like halfway off. I met a lot of really cool bloggers there and had a lot of fun. I used to be terrified to go to events, and it really wasn't until this year I started getting invited to a lot more blogger events. First time I had the opportunity to go to an event, I was pregnant and had horrible morning sickness and could not get out of bed, so I couldn't go to that event. And then I had the opportunity to go to a couple other events, but I was super pregnant and just super uncomfortable with myself and just didn't really feel like going out while I had a ginormous belly. One of the events, I would have had to drive for a couple hours to get there, and I was like, what if I go into labor? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe, and I will see you in my next one.